It seems like until recently, the Godzilla design of the 1990s has dominated the franchise. For example, in the aftermath of Godzilla 2014, it was the Heisei Godzilla that headlined the two console video games, Godzilla and City Shrouded in Shadow. This design attended the Japanese citizenship ceremony, rests outside of Toho Studios, and has adorned the top of the Godzilla-themed hotel since 2015. But it has almost been 24 years since the last time the design was used in a film, so why has it managed to stick around for so long in the way that it has? Haven't there been other designs in the intervening years? Well, I would say there are 3 reasons for this. 1. Most, if not all of the designs before this one aren't exactly respected in modern times, at least outside of the fandom, especially the late Showa designs. They don't intimidate or conform to today's sensibilities. However, the Heisei Godzilla has more of a menace and modern edge to him. It also helps that the Heisei Godzilla looks like an updated version of the classic Godzilla. It doesn't deviate too far from the basic image like other designs have done. It's simply a fiercer version of what the fathers of Godzilla produced back in 1954 and is more in line with the serious image Toho seems to want for Godzilla nowadays. 2. Unlike the Showa films, which almost always featured a different design from one film to the next, Godzilla's appearance remained more or less consistent after 1989's Godzilla vs. Biollante. It carried through until the last Heisei film in 1995. Toho even pushed this design outside of the films. This includes video games, manga, toys, commercials, magazines, and American comics. For a decade, there was one face of the Godzilla series, and it was this. 3. 1992 to 1995 was the most successful run the franchise had since the mid-1960s and until 2016 with the release of Shin Godzilla. The children of the 1990s are adults now, and it's the perfect time to capitalize on their nostalgia and disposable income. It's good business to go for what people recognize. By contrast, the Millennium films did not perform well and featured multiple Godzilla designs. Thus, fewer people would be able or willing to associate with them. Look at it this way. The most successful entry of the Millennium era, GMK, had only beat Godzilla vs. Biollante, the financial failure of the Heisei films, by 400,000 tickets. Although, Toho has used the Godzilla 2000 image in marketing, most notably for the 50th anniversary logo, and most recently in promotion for Shin Godzilla. Still, it's nowhere on the level of how Toho has and continues to use the Heisei image. But the times do seem to be changing. Within the last few years, the Shin Godzilla design has gradually become the face of the franchise. Shin Godzilla, the film, was the biggest success the series has enjoyed in Japan since the early 1960s, and Toho has been using it for all it's worth. Check out the official 65th anniversary logo. There's also various theme park attractions, commercials, and Shin Godzilla replaced the Heisei statue that once resided in the area now called Godzilla Square. But since the Shin design doesn't lend itself well to suits, you should expect to see other designs used in public appearances until the next big redesign. But what do you think? Is the Heisei Godzilla your favorite version of the character? If not, which design do you prefer? And what direction do you want to see Toho take the character next? Toho's World of Godzilla cinematic universe will be here before you know it, and that will almost certainly come with a brand new Godzilla. Let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, take care until next time.